Once again, it's on because it's Steve and Laura time all the time. So we back at it again. Look, so this is interesting information given to me that I'll kind of break down later. But it was kind of it's the mystique of Laura, right? It's the mystery of her. There's a little bit of a hint of mystery to Laura in the sense of she always kept Steve on his toes, right? Steve would think Laura's in left field and she really in right field. There's so many times that Laura has surprised Steve, like what? And so we're gonna go look at that. So let's get to it.
Oh,
Urkel.
for you, it's just an insignificant gesture. In your lifetime, you'll go out on hundreds of dates. But for me, this could be my one and only.
Yeah.
How do you like that? I peaked at 13. Okay, Urkel. One kiss on the cheek.
So you see here, this we already start. So we starting off. You see it. Steve's face. Laura said, "One kiss on the cheek." Steve's like, "Well, what?" So that's what we kind of looking at. And you'll see Laura does this consistently throughout the whole series. Okay, let's peep gang.
Keep your hands on the table where I can see them. Don't move your head and no puckering.
I'm trying to tell you, Steve does not know how to receive a kiss. He just does not know how to do it.
I would have been here sooner, but I was soaking my retainer. I'm glad to see you. You are? Wow! You want to make out? My mouth is clean.
Steve, hold on. It's going to come. Not yet. But you see, once again, right? You see, Steve said, what? Wait, what? Wow. That's what we're looking at. Is all the times as, Laura surprises Steve or keeps him on his toes.
He's real. I need help. Go find Adam Lewis. I think he's playing Frogland in the toilet. One of my favorite water sports.
Oh, man. There you go. Watch Family Matters, I continue to be amazed at. It's just seeing the brilliance of Jaleel as Steve Urkel. And then when Kelly does Steve in season 4, those I cannot get over. It's just absolutely brilliant.
I just wanted to wish you good luck. Thank you.
So once again, we're looking at Steve's like, really? What's going on? But thank you. Actually, it gets bigger.
My, what strong arms.
Look. Oh, get him. Again, we just look at all these times, man. The Lord, comes left field, keeps Steve on his toes and sometimes off his toes. You know what I'm saying? Get the baby.
I can't breathe. All the pins look like
He's gonna try.
Well, Steve is incredibly annoying and a pest. Well, you just want to slap him all the time.
So I know she got to be right here. Look at his face, like, yeah. Oh, this is rough to hear. Just rough to hear. It gets better though. It gets better.
But he's also hardworking and caring. He really tried to make me happy. He was a good husband, and I gave him an A+.
Here we go again. You see the face. I'm trying to tell you. The surprise face. Surprise! Yeah. Snuggles!
You do love me.
Snuggles! Yeah. You opened the gate.
Hey, serendipitous side effect.
Yep.
You missed me for a second. Oh, that's long enough to give me hope.
It really is. Steve doesn't need much. For a second. He doesn't need much. Because we look at it and Laura says for a second, it's still a confession. But nonetheless, it's still keeping Steve on his toes.
I love you, Laura. Go home,
Go home, Steve.
Yes, music to my ears. Oh, how about a movie this Friday? Drop Dead. Oh, talk to me, baby. Let's see this movie with a kiss.
Talk to me, baby. Steve showing out. As we know, Steve's fighting for Laura's honor. You know what I'm saying? As we know, as he does repeatedly. Ooh, bow, bow, bow. Moonwalk on him. Moonwalk on him. Wait a minute, but how was Jaleel ever this little? Like, when I guess he was 13, 14. He's so little here. It's crazy. Ooh.
Come on, fight.
Oh, no. Oh, that just made him smile. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, he's down.
Laura. Oh, there's 3 of you. Oh, the world doesn't deserve such riches.
Now look, he's in his deliriousness. Look, his love for Laura don't change.
Steve, stop getting back up. Stay down. Don't worry, my little fool.
Oh.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Pick it up later. Get him. Somebody get him. He wasn't gonna live that out. Look how little he is, man.
Steve, will you go with me to the Sadie Huckasey dance? Oh, no.
So here we go again. Laura coming left field. Steve's like, wait a minute. Oh, no. Uh-huh.
I was wrong. I am hallucinating.
No, you're not, Steve. You're not. You're not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by the principal, Steve Iron Man Urkel.
See, Steve thought he was hallucinating because I told you Laura came left field with it and surprised him. So he thought, no, Steve. She said, y'all going to the dance, boy. You going to the dance. Yeah. You won the woman. You won her.
And nobody can see what you're really going through. If you don't quit, the pit will become your platform. I'm telling somebody right now, your lowest moment will be the place of your greatest testimony. The place where you are that broken will be the place that God brings deliverance and healing for others. Even.
You look prettier than a partridge in a pear
My
tree.
Christmas cookie.
What are you doing down here? Aren't you supposed to be over at your Uncle Cecil's?
Oh, well, he got arrested.
Oh, what happened?
Well, he drank a little too much eggnog, put on his stocking cap, and went out caroling.
So again, we're just looking at all the different ways and all the different times that Laura either kept Steve on his toes or just outright surprised him. Surprise! You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, all he had on was his stocking cap.
So you're spending Christmas all alone?
Yep.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Why, sure. I got my Christmas tree, a Christmas card, and, hey, a Christmas dinner.
Look, Steve, I can't believe I'm saying this, but
Here
would
we
you
go.
like to spend Christmas Eve at our house?
Here we go. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, she keep the man on his toes, okay? Look.
You
Yes.
and your family?
Yes.
Oh, you mean actually inside your house?
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe you can even stay overnight.
Boom, another one. Another one. Look. He's already, whoa. Then she throw another one. Bow. I'm just telling you, all these different things that was pointed out to me where Lord just was surprised Steve. And like I said, keep him on his feet. Sometimes keep him off his feet.
Steve, sit down.
Yeah?
I'm falling. I can't get out.
Classic line.
Aren't you dressed? We'll be late for the concert.
Oh, Mama. Whoa. Laura, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. What happened to the rest of your pants? Oh, well, I'm afraid I'm not going, Cuddle Lips.
Cuddle lips. Cuddle lips. I love that, actually.
Here, take Maxine with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. Why?
Well, I I'm too big a man to take advantage of your unseemly lust for a prognathous pop star.
Steve, I'm not sure what you said, but it sounds like you let me off the hook. Thanks, Steve. I just called Maxine.
She said, Steve, I'm not sure what you said, but it sounds like you let me off the hook. And it's so cute because later on she learns his lingo and everything. Then she's translating for other people. Here we go. Surprising them.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Why?
This is a trick.
Well, whatever do you mean?
Steve, if I take these tickets, I'll owe you. I'll owe you big. And you're just sneaky enough to use that advantage to make me go out with you later. Well, I'm not falling for it.
Hold up,
Forget it, Steve. You'll date me tonight.
Huh.
Honey,
Come on, let's go over to your house and get you ready.
Okay, if you insist.
You in it together.
Estelle!
Bring me a Johnny Gill t-shirt.
You got it!
Now have
That Laura has once again surprising Steve. And you know what's also interesting, I'll say here, is that Steve and Laura actually go out on a lot of dates that we just don't see, but they actually go out on a lot of dates. This would be one of them that we don't see.
a good time here.
Good! It'll be magnificent!
Oh, Steve.
Excuse me.
Right. That's polite. It was in your way. Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Get it.
You're stubborn, irritating, loud, obnoxious, pushy, clumsy.
I said a couple.
Right. We got to break down what a couple is to her, huh? Yeah.
Well, is there anything you do like about me?
Well, you're intelligent. I like that. In fact, I think brains are very sexy.
Sexy.
There you go. And we see Steve out with the step back. You know what I'm saying? She always keeps him on his toes. Lord becoming left field with it.
In a platonic sort of way.
Right, yeah.
No. Poetry. When you sling hash, the angels sing.
What do you want, Steve?
Oh, I have a present for you.
The Star Registry?
Yeah, I've arranged to have a star named after you. Celestial object number D4275.
How young they look here, man. They're baby.
-B-6218 shall now and forevermore be called Laura.
Laura.
Really? That's kind of neat.
Well, it's only natural that a heavenly body be named after a heavenly body.
Thanks, Steve. I have to admit, I'm actually touched.
Really, my little supernova?
So here we go again. You see it? Really, my supernova? I'm telling you. Surprise! She keeps him on his toes. That's why he loves her.
Enough to engage in a little lip wrestling?
Steve, you're not even ready for that.
Hey, baby.
You're not even ready for that, Steve.
I'd rather kiss a flagpole on a winter day. Then I shall say goodnight.
Oh my God.
Till it be morrow.
Lay him right here. Lay her right here.
Oh, God, I wish it were morrow.
So you know we had to put this one in here. We about to see why, but you know why we had to put this in for the surprises and all that stuff. Calm down, Steve. Calm down.
Shall we?
Whoa,
Whoa.
mama. Oh, God. But clearly we can see here that that kiss took him, it was I think a little bit better than what he had anticipated from the luscious, from the Laura. You know what I'm saying? Now he done messed up the whole play. Messed everything up.
Steve, sit down. There's something I want to talk to you about.
You mean you really do want to talk to me?
Once again, bringing the surprise and the delight to Steve, huh? Yep. You ready? Let me get this off real quick.
I'm all ears, little lady.
Little lady.
Acted. And I'd like you to forgive me.
Wow.
You see it again. Wow. Surprise, surprise, Steve. Huh? Yeah. Laura, stay with the surprises. I'm telling you, that's what we're doing.
An apology? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I accept.
Oh, boy.
You know, Laura, this is a really special moment. And, well, I think that we should celebrate it by getting married.
So look, this is what I think is like, okay, wait a minute. I got her right now. Let me go ahead and throw this marriage proposal out and see where I can see where is this if this goes any farther. You know what I'm saying? You smart, Steve. You smart. You smart.
No.
Engaged.
No.
Going steady.
No.
A date.
No.
A kiss.
No.
A handshake.
No.
I see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Huh? Is with Laura is that, you know, when I said the mystery of her or the mystique, we weren't talking about her like, you know, in a black jacket in the corner somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But there's and I guess the biblical kind of way to say it is she guards her heart, right? So you don't actually know what she's always thinking, what she's always feeling, you know. And I think that's what kept Steve, you know, you see right here, like all like this, you know what I'm saying? All like this, you know, because there's some mystery to Laura. Laura didn't just, you know, put everything out there, you know, but also she doesn't, we're not talking about playing hard to get either, but she, you know, she guarded her heart. And because of that, there is a mystery to her. There is a mystique to her that always keeps you interested, right? Again, the thing that, and it's so funny, like, because I was talking to people, some friends about it, and it was brought to my attention about Laura, because we were really trying to rack our brains to figure out, you know, why is it that when we were younger nobody was tripping off Myra, you know? And we look at it now and we're like, wow, you know, RIP to Michelle Thomas, but she's a gorgeous woman too, but the guys were not tripping off of her, you know what I'm saying? They at least all the guys that I was around, they weren't tripping off it. I say this before, with all due respect, but there was just no competition between Myra and Laura. Like there was just none. The dudes were like crazy over Laura, you know, and we were really racking our brains trying to figure that out. And this is what, you know, was kind of presented to me, is like with Laura, there is some mystery to her, right? And if Laura was unpredictable when it came to Steve, and I think that was also in his heart, the difference between Myra and Laura. And so I think the thing that we can learn about, I've been saying this forever and ever and a day, you know, that Laura, you know, she was such a good role model. And here's the thing too, she was even a good role model for guys, because when I think back on it now, and the fact that you had teenage boys that were looking at this girl that was wholesome, she was pretty, yes, she was gorgeous actually. You know, but she was very, very wholesome. She was very respectful. And I think even that taught guys and how to look at women, right? Because it was just, like I said, it was just different with Laura. I didn't find any guys that were just like, nah, she ain't cute, she ain't this, you know. But I think I didn't realize until I got older and we had these conversations that a lot of the guys, yeah, it was her beauty, but there are some of them, they're very much like Steve, that really loved her personality. They loved the Laura Winslow personality. You know, they loved the mystery to her. They loved the, you know, you kind of had to figure her out, you know, and those type of things. And this is what we can apply us women. It ain't always everything you put out there. You know what I'm saying? Not to get on you, but more in situations that I've learned with guys and talking to guys, more is actually less. The less you give them, believe it or not, the more they're going to respect you. Initially where this kind of came from. And so what I would just encourage us ladies in, you know what I'm saying, is try to be more like Laura, you know, try to, as the Bible says, guard your heart, for out of it flows the issues of life. You know, try to, you know, be, take the mindset of less is more. The less you give him, the more he actually respects you, you know. And I know we're in a day and time where that isn't a high thing. But it should be, because you're going to want it later when you're married to him, and you're going to want him to respect you and things like that, you know. And think of it like this. Maybe this will take a weight off of somebody's shoulders, because it definitely did me, you know, back in the day. You are not the one to pursue. You are the one to be pursued. right? So you don't have to, ladies, calm down. You don't have to go out there looking for a man. You know what I'm saying? The God has put him on the pursuit to look for you. You see this with Stephen Laura. God sent Laura had to, now look, Laura had to go down the long road. Okay, she did the long division. Okay, to realize that God sent Steve into her life, which ultimately ends up being her husband, as we know, right? And so so to understand about it too, and what you can learn from Laura is that she did not give her heart away until she was ready, and then also ready to receive somebody's heart. And when somebody else is giving you their heart, you're supposed to guard it the same way you would guard your own. And so this is what we can learn. Otherwise, what I'm saying, ladies, I'm saying less is more. The less you give him, the more he will respect you. You feel me? Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.